massive public outcry due to a leak of a government job recruitment exam paper. 9 people in all have been arrested so far, Vedant.
That's right, Divya. In fact, the governor has sought a report within 48 hours and an SIT probe has also been ordered by the Hyderabad Police Commissioner, even as now there are actually demands of a CBI probe.
That's right, Vedant. So a CBI probe is being demanded by protesters. There's been a massive, huge protest in Telangana due to that leak. That leak of this is in connection with that case. 9 people have been arrested after the leak of a government job recruitment exam paper that got leaked. We have Uma joining us. Uma, get us details as to how did this happen and the demands of the protesters.
So this exam happened on the 5th of March. It's an exam for recruitment to 833 posts in the engineering department of Telangana, and 55,000 engineers sat for that particular exam. Subsequently, when there were reports that allegations that there could have been a fraud, the police investigated, and what they found is that 2 people who were employees of the Telangana State Public Service Commission had colluded with others to perpetrate it. For what happened was that the assistant section officer had stolen the password from the section officer, copied the question paper onto a pen drive and then made copies and passed it on, in fact, to a government Hindi school teacher and her husband, who tried to pass it on to a police constable who said he did not want the papers, but he directed them to other 2 people who would be writing this exam, and they in fact bought the papers for 13.5 lakh rupees and sat in the house of, they were also relatives of this Renuka teacher, and they sat in her house and prepared for this question paper for 2 days, sitting in her house with the leaked question paper. Now, whether this fraud is bigger than what it appears to be, whether only these 9 people were involved, whether there are other people to who they sold this question paper, that is still open to investigation. Also, whether the fraud is limited to this exam and whether there could have been a similar fraud, hacking of the system, because of which other exams may have also got corrupted in this sense with the leakage of a paper. That is something that the investigators are investigating. But as of now, the Telangana Public Service Commission is going to take a call today on whether the engineers exam itself needs to be cancelled and redone again. Already exams were to take place on March 12th, March 15th, March 16th. These were to assistant veterinary surgeon as well as town planning, building overseer. All those exams have been cancelled. What has happened is that the confidence and the trust of the people in the public service commission system has in fact been shaken. And as you know, jobs, especially government jobs, tend to be a very emotive issue and a politically very sensitive issue, because of which there is this public outcry. All political parties, from the BJP to the Congress to several other student organizations, all of them out on the roads protesting, demanding that there should be a CBI probe or a probe by a sitting judge in this particular case. The BJP state chief, Bandi Sanjay, has also put out a series of tweets in which he has put out the OMR sheet of the prime accused in this case, who is a Public Service Commission employee. He's called Praveen, and he says that this OMR sheet shows that he had scored 103 marks out of 150 in a Group 1 prelim exam that he sat for, and he says that that is also meaning that it has been compromised. We have not independently verified whether it indeed belongs to this particular person, Praveen, as is being claimed. We are told that he had in fact even marked his attendance in college in the office on that very same day. The other side, politically, the governor also demanding that she should get a report within 48 hours, and up to the government now to try and control this damage, because as you know, this can become politically very sensitive for the government, and people's trust in this notification of jobs and government jobs needs to be reinstated in a sense. Back to you.